Now when it comes to techniques, probably one of the most important parts is your rig. And if you get that right, you're going to catch a lot more fish. Now for the kings, it's really basic. Most of the stuff we're doing is live baiting. So all we had was a nice hook, in this case a little bit rusty, running two short length of 100-pound mono. Now don't have that too long, because if it's too long the live will get tangled up. That is joined to a heavy duty ball bearing stout swivel. Don't use the cheap ones, they break. And of course then you have your lead. Now as we showed you doing it, the amount of lead you use varies to the depth you're in and to the bait you're using. With yakkers you don't need a lot of lead, but with those slimies, I tell you what, they don't want to go down. So if you're not getting the bait down, add a bit more lead. Now when it comes to the snapper, it's totally different. The whole outfit is just a light, basically a heavy spin outfit, but the most important part is down this end. Now similar to the kings, the amount of lead you use varies to the depth you're in. In this case I've got a 1/2 ounce, so that's fishing the deeper water, sort of that 15 to 25, maybe even 30 metres. As you can see in New Zealand, when we're right up in the shallows, you can go right down to a 1/4, because the finesse to make your soft plastic work is a priority. Now we only run short leaders, 50 centimetres long is fine. 20 to 30 pound generally speaking, depends again on the environment. If you're fishing really heavy kelp areas, go up to 30. If you're fishing more open areas, go down to 20. If you get to less, you'll get more bites, but you get more break-offs. Now we run a leader probably 40, 50, maybe 60 centimetres long, and that joins directly onto your braid. The trick is to run as light a leader as possible. Generally 20 to 30 pound. 30 pound if you're fishing heavy kelp country, 20 pound where it's a bit more open. If you can get a bit less, go down to 15 pound, 18 pound, you can do it, but you'll risk of breaking off a few fish. So choice is yours. And most importantly, one final tip is always make sure that the plastic is on straight. If you put it on it's kinked, it'll spin in the water and you'll get a lot less bites. So get it straight and you'll get hooked up. Now finally, catching those daylight dews. If you want those double and triple hookups, it's not as hard as you think. And the rig is really simple. All you have is a short leader. You want, similar to the kings, you want that leader nice and short so the bait isn't too far away. If it's got a long leader, it'll swim all over the place and tangle up. That joins up to your swivel. You don't need three ways, just straight. Same thing as with the kings, just a double barrel like that. And then you have your dropper down to your sinker, which is double to triple the length of your leader to the hook, because that will keep it up off the bottom, because remember you're drifting, so you don't want to snag up. Now, one final trick is always run lighter line to your sinker, because if it hooks up on the bottom or snags up along the line there, the only thing that's going to come off is your sinker instead of losing the whole rig.